Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Okay, welcome into Toons Brothers React Live. Louie, Dave, what's going on?
Thought we were having an advertisement then. I thought, what's going on here? We've got sponsored.
Yeah, I'm sure Taco Bell would have a fit, but I don't care. How you doing, Lou?
Not bad, just chilling.
What's with the
Where's
brick
your girlfriend?
wall? Where's your girlfriend?
This is symbolic.
It is? Are we going to find out why?
Maybe next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hello
this
to...
This is like the trailer for a movie that you don't get to see the title, so you go, oh my God, what the fuck is that? You know, get you interested.
Sounds good.
Is it about Pink Floyd?
No.
All right. Well, hello, everybody who is watching early on here, 52 of y'all. Dave, what do we got going on?
We've got, because of lots of suggestions, we're going to do the warning from the Dakota Studio Bar in 2018.
So round one.
Back to the young girls.
All right.
I'm assuming 18, 16, and 13.
18, 16, and 13. That is just insane. Great ending to a shit week. Yes, I completely agree with you, Tom. I have had a shit week. 60 hours of work sucks. But, you know, is what it is. Louis is thick as a brick. Lewis is all bricked up. Pink Floyd, Lewis, boy. Everybody likes the brick wall. All right. Well, let's get the show rolling right off the bat here. Unless you got something. Go ahead.
Let's just ask, Louis, did you split up with your girlfriend?
No.
Or she behind that wall? What do you do? I don't even know what you want to do. He's letting go of a squeaker.
I'm turning the knob down.
Louis, are you going to pick up the pace here? You seem kind of down in the dumps there.
Well, like I said, it depends on what happens next week.
All right. Well.
So you're going to be miserable for a week?
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, let's lift your spirits right here with the warning.
Starve by themselves, let them decay. We don't need them anymore. We crumble to the ground, we'll build ourselves up. When we're lost, we'll be found. Please don't give up on the things that we will have. Tell me how it feels like, take off your disguise. Show me the light. Bring me down into your level. Make me your rebel, the stealer of your heart. Stealth away to your searches, try not to look back. Let's be free, show the world, turn around. What we need is what we have. The two of us, it's enough, let's make our way. Let's forget yesterday, start over again. Take me far, don't think it twice. Tell me how it feels like, take off your disguise. Show me the light. Bring me down into your level. Make me your rebel. Hold me, please. So give in into your life Boston. You won't play no little games. You try to act and to pretend, but we know you kill the murders and betray praise. Tears running down our face. All of your words were always staged, and you will always fade. You were never nice to us. Your life were never good enough. But fools, we just said you. You left and you killed what we had. Don't come close 'cause the standards in our back. When you roll alone with no one to hold, don't come near 'cause we won't be here. You left us off, we gave you a trust. You left 'cause you chose them over us. Just to waste our time, we make amends and then we fight. Start to lie. This has become a war and you won't stop until we fall. Till we're all gone. You left and you killed what we had. Don't come close 'cause you stabbed us in our back. When you're all alone with no one to hold, don't come near 'cause we won't be here. You left us lost, gave you a trust. You left 'cause you chose them over us. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. When you roll alone with no one to hold, don't come near 'cause we won't be here. You left us lost, gave you a trust. You left 'cause you chose them over us. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve.
Okay. Apologize for letting it roll, but that was way too slow of a start. I figured we'd let it roll into the heavy song. Dave.
Yeah, I must admit, a bit surprised they started with Show Me the Light. It's,
Yeah.
not an energetic. Now, I know if you're probably there, you could probably see Power a lot better than we could, because obviously that camera angle basically looks invisible in the background there, but do a great job with it. And Unmendable has certainly grown on me over time. It wasn't high up on my list when we first did it, but it's definitely a better song now. And thank you for the ban.
For what?
The ban.
Oh, yeah.
I was seeing the
Louis.
comments. You're on mute, Louis.
Yeah, I was coughing a lot. Didn't want anybody to hear that. Well, the opening song definitely would never go on a playlist, but I do respect the talent they display with that song. So respect to the song, but not song I enjoy listening to because it's just not my style of music. And then I'm glad you did let it roll into the heavier songs, and that perks up my mood a little bit. And Unmendable is one of the songs I did put on my fantasy live album because I knew how good it was. So there you go, folks. So we're off to a good start.
Yeah, this was one of the disappointing things when I first saw clips from this show is the camera never really gets back in Pow's direction. Still, I mean, if you really look, you can see her banging the hell. Somebody made the comment, the pow we miss. I agree. I get older, stronger, more polished and all that, but man, there's just something cool about that raw angst that she used to play with. I love this song, and it really wasn't anything that stood out to me before, but it is seriously growing on me. But for me, already, the reason I love this show is Allie. Speaking of what we used to or what we miss, that Allie, I miss. Not only did she look cool as hell with the hairdo and the outfit, regardless of what Allie thinks, she's wrong. It looked phenomenal, but she had so much energy and confidence. It's like she's almost went into a shell. And I know it's the quiet cool, but I really, really love watching this show because of Allie.
Yeah, I think some people have that. I was the same when I was young. I was really confident, and then I went through a stage where I wasn't confident in anything. So I think it just happens sometimes.
Well, I was starting to, but Phil just called me fat. I'm waiting for Rob to say "B to B to B." That's all, folks. So
I was nearly going to put that clip up.
okay, let's roll on to the. I don't even have the set list in front of me, so this is all a surprise to me too. So,
Well, I'm not looking at either. I will be in a second. But
what's that?
I said I don't know what it is either, but I will in a second because I'll bring it up.
All right. Well, are we going to announce it or just let it roll?
Well, I'd say looking at the whole set list, Louis should be pretty happy with the whole thing. But Exterminated is next, as far as I know.
Okay.
Everything's gray, all around me is decayed. Darkness invades me again. The
Okay. Ooh, that's an ugly scene. Okay, there we go. Louie, you cheering up a little bit down there?
Yeah, it's so far pretty cool show. I guess we don't have to announce the songs, consider the video pops the name up on the screen anyway. So we just play it and then people will know what it is. And I'll know what it is. I'm still
Right.
bad with it. I'm still bad with the song titles, man. You'd say what like sing or hum a name a Warning song and sing or hum it. I can't do it. I have to except some whatever. But yeah, so far looking good. That's from the 21st Century Blood album, I think, right?
Yep.
I know, yeah. So
It is.
that's a damn good album. I like that one a lot.
Oh, it's a good album, no doubt about it.
Help me out. What's this comment mean?
Vol to what the fuck? I don't know.
Maybe the volume's messed up on his end or something.
Anybody having a problem with the volume out there?
That sounds fine to me. Maybe I should go to YouTube and see how you're sounding there. I will go to visit the YouTube live and I can report back for the next song.
I got
I'd
an
say
idea.
it doesn't
I
sound
got
any
an idea.
different to me
Just
than the rest of it.
Louis, if you could just go to YouTube and check it out and then let us know.
Yeah, I think I said that. But if I didn't say that, I'm sorry. I'm a retard.
I heard you say that.
Uh,
Are you going to sing Choke for us live as well, Rob?
no.
Oh.
Okay. VLL is perfect. Volume is perfect. Says Marco. Okay. All right. Then we will go to how many songs are in this concert?
There are 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
goes for an hour, so we should be able to knock it out the park.
All right. Then let's get back to it. And let us know what you find out there, Lou. But everybody else seems to think it's all right. So
I just checked it. It's fine.
okay.
Well, the new generation lost their salvation, another problem to be solved. Well, the groundbreakers honey, living for the money, 21st century blood. And monopoles dying, empires are falling, we're just waiting to be crushed.
Okay, absolutely fantastic. I can never get tired of that song. Hi, Tom in the house. Shame on Lou for shitting on Ghost. I agree. I was a huge supporter of that video. Lewis.
So far, best song of the night. It's gonna have to other. I think that they got to play some songs from a couple other albums, unless it's strictly this one album, to match it or defeat it. But so far, that song is too tremendous and too formidable of an opponent for the rest of the songs on the album. Even though there are good songs, but this one is, I think, the best out of that whole 21st Century Blood album.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, always enjoyed this song from the first time I heard it. Yeah, I think that once again, another tremendous job. And to be fair, Tom, they didn't mind the last few Ghost songs we did. So
Yeah.
so maybe it was my mistake by playing the poppier ones first.
All right. And I keep seeing great video on 21st Century Blood. So I hope we got that in the future, Dave. I have not seen.
Yes. We'll be doing some OMV soon. So.
Beautiful.
But we might chuck that in with some of the stuff Louis wanted to do with the girls on the piano. So
That would be lovely.
So just so Lou doesn't get grumpy.
Because it was your idea, Lou?
I like that. I like for everyone to see them very young playing the piano so beautifully.
Okay.
You should know now, Louis doesn't like his own ideas.
I like my what?
Your own ideas.
No.
Very critical.
What the hell, Rob? What? What did I do? What did I do?
You know you did it, even if you don't know what you did.
Yeah, I don't know what I
definitely did.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
you did it.
Let's get back to it. Oops. There we go.
Whisper promises in the air. Let my guard down without a care. Now I see my worst mistake. I am out of chances today. You try to influence my life, but all you did was change my mind. I don't know how to be heartbroken. All my words will not be spoken. I dare to see through your disguise, and now I realize you're just a lie. Oh, survive the fire, you found a flame of my rage. You cut too deep, let me hear a beat. Now I have to pick up the pieces of my shattered heart. Whisper promises in the air, about to drown in my despair. Now that you went away, I understood you were never gonna stay. You get so far, but life ain't fair. And deep inside, I'm still afraid. 'Cause I don't know how to be heartbroken. All my words will not be spoken. I dare to see through your
Okay. Jesus. Man, any chance they're gonna play that live when I go? Probably not. My God, it just and Phil said it the best. That breakdown, my God, it is so. It just is a moving piece right back into some heavy stuff. What gets they're saying, about Allie's moves and learning it. It's been my experience, and that's why I like watching live performances. Of course, you get moves from influences and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you really watch, you might see a move here or there that resembles somebody else. But that speaking as a guitar player, that's something that just happens. You don't plan it, you don't know it, you don't work on it like a wrestling finishing move or anything. It just comes out in you if you really, really love what you're doing. And you can see Allie is just a natural, just like Pow, just like Danny. That's what drew me to these girls more than the song, more, which I loved immediately, is I could just see they weren't posers. You could see how much they loved and felt the music. And that is so refreshing because when I watch most acts from the last 20 to 30 years, they're kind of just standing there like they're, playing for 5 people at a coffee shop, and to see these girls put it all on the line is just amazing. Dave.
Yeah, I've always liked this song. I had this ranked at number 3 on my list, and was just behind 21st Century Blood, but I actually think this is the best performance so far of the night. So, Louis, I think that number 1 spot's been knocked off. I always worry, though, with the chords coming out of those guitars, they're going to trip over them at some stage because, I don't know. I suppose we're so used to seeing, wireless these days.
Yeah.
A lot of freedom that goes with that. But yeah, I could just see it and I think, no, don't fall over.
Yeah. Louis.
Well, we got to remember one thing. This thing called rehearsal, so they would be careful about not tripping over chords.
Yeah, I know, but there's a difference between rehearsing than when you're actually in the full swing of a concert and not thinking about it too much.
Well, thankfully they don't trip over those chords. Now, I think the song was a good follow-up to the previous song. I still like the previous song better. Something about that middle breakdown. I'm not going to call myself a grunge fan, but I'm learning to respect some of it and kind of liking a little bit of grunge. And that middle part kind of sounds like something that would fit in the grunge style of music, because even grunge has variety to it. So not a grunge fan, but at least I don't hate it like I used to,
Yeah, Louis coming around to the grunge.
Yeah, and I can see kind of, but to me, and you're the expert of the 3 of us, that sounds more like a prog band breakdown for me.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe a little Collective Soul-ish. I don't know.
Well, I consider Collective Soul kind of in the grunge category because that's where they got known. They got known in that time period, and that was played on the same stations. So maybe I don't know true grunge, maybe grunge, progress, prog, alternative, all kind of mixed together with different variety. So, but anyway, so what I liked about that song was the fact that it was a good follow-up to 21st Century Blood, and it still leaves a lot of opening for other cool songs to come in for us to hear, yet to hear.
Surely the Grouch knows grunge.
Who?
The Grouch knows grunge.
Oh, the Grouch? Yeah, of course he does. Okay, let's see. Michael, I think I'm all caught up here. It's true. This song sounds like a crazy mix, grunge, progressive, and alternative. Yeah, it's definitely different, and it works. AKA Puffy. Thank you, Harley. Good to see that you made it. Insults and all. All right. So we will get to our next song here. God, one of these days I'm going to learn how to use this thing. All right, here we go.
Drown yourself in the river, bring along the other sinners, burn down
Oh God, I swear, Dave, I'm gonna to have you start doing this. All right. There's
It'll be all over
too
the
many.
place.
I will remind everybody that this song Louis said should have been left off the album instead of being included as a bonus track, and I firmly disagree. I think this is a great song, right, Lou?
I think you're the one who said that.
Yeah, and I have changed
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
I love how they're singing two different things at the same time. I love that guitar riff.
Yeah, yeah. It was River Soul. And I forget what the other song was. Both those songs were in the 215 live show at the high school. It was written like a couple years before the 21st Century Blood album, and then those songs got included. And you're the one who said, "Oh, these songs should never have been on the album." So don't be blaming me.
Yeah, Dave.
I might have agreed with you, Rob, because I had this at last spot as well. So
Well, what do you think of it now, Dave?
yeah, much better. Like I said, some of the songs that we heard originally have grown on me over time. So
Yeah.
and that's fair. That happens with music. You know, not everything strikes you straight away.
Correct.
In fact, some of my favorite songs are songs I didn't like at the beginning, but over time, I've really grown to like.
Yeah.
Louis, what'd you think?
Hey, it's a good song, man. It's all I can say. I was, it's like, it kind of shows Ghost that you could have a pop song and still stay true to yourself. You don't have to go all feminized like those songs we heard. Sorry, Ghost fans, but so far, Ghost is a mixed bag for me. Some stuff I really love, some stuff I don't like at all.
I was going to say, Louis, you spent 30 minutes having a go at Ghost the other night. Can we leave him out of it now?
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. Although I have
about
seen
the warning.
All right,
Had
Deep
lots of comments on
Pollard
that video.
is telling me Looney Tunes and whiskey don't mix. Probably not.
I only
You know what
mentioned Ghost. Wait a minute. I only mentioned Ghost because it was mentioned in the comments. Other than that, I never would have said a word.
Do you know what I dislike about you drinking whiskey, Rob?
It's brandy, but what?
It's 10:30 in the morning here, so I can't.
You sure you can? You're on vacation.
No, I would have heaps of problems if I started drinking at 10:30 in the morning. And people would notice because people go, "Is it Australia there? Isn't it really early?" Yes.
Hey, Lewis, you like Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall?
The song, I like the part 2 song. There's Brick in the Wall. It's one way. There's the part 2. That's the famous one. That gets
There's like 4 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, I think it's part 2. That's the one on the radio.
Yeah, that's the only good one. The other ones I've heard, they're really not even.
I mean, I've listened to The Wall, and I got to say, it's like this amazing album that bored the fuck out of me.
It's got Comfortably Numb on it. One of the best songs of all time.
That's a great fucking song. I just listened to that yesterday morning at work. That's on my chill playlist, which you can find self-promotion on YouTube Music.
What's that one song Pink Floyd has? Young Lust or something? Is that the right title? That's like one of the best songs on that whole album. That one's
it's a bit like Queensryche. I don't like Queensryche, but I love Silent Lucidity.
Most people do. That song was like,
it's a great song.
The biggest fucking thing that year when it came out. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's take bets. Can I hit the right button the first time? Hey!
Yay! Even the girls thought it was good.
Woke up and I felt like raising home. When I see the light shine down on me, I like to be in the summer breeze, trying to keep the strength of me, the light of day. Gonna
advice. Glad I wasn't picking my
wrong.
nose.
That's wrong too. There we go. Okay, Scotty Miller. I don't know if this is drugstore brandy or not. I'm not an alcohol snob. Whatever tastes good, I drink. But yeah, that guitar riff. By the way, everybody, I was the only one intelligent enough to put that on my Fantasy Warning album. Amazingly catchy. I can't get enough of that guitar riff. That is so awesome. Louis.
You know, it's kind of a mixed bag for me. I like that this version was more energetic and upbeat, but I guess, you know, not by a fault. It's just some things are just designed that way. That little riff thing, it lacks the bounce you hear on the album. That bam, bam, you know. I mean, Danny's just out there playing a guitar live on stage, and you're not going to be able to get certain sounds, but at least she played the notes and didn't hide or didn't avoid them. So the song gets a plus. So it's a good one so far.
Beautiful. Down Under.
Yeah, I think like you, Rob, I had it on my fantasy album too.
You absolute liar.
I can't find my notes, so I don't even know what I wrote about the song originally. So did I say anything good about it? Can you remember?
Oh yeah. You guys both liked the song when we did the
Oh, good.
actual.
Good.
Yeah.
We were out of our minds trying to figure out what that riff is from,
Yep.
what other
Yep.
band did a
It's
thing so much like that. It's like, I've heard that before, but you can't pin
it's
where you're
definitely a very 70s sounding riff.
Yeah, and I can't find out the band, the song, or anything who has a similar old part like that.
Now,
There's
am I
a-
correct? They're kind of embarrassed of their first two albums. Is that a fair
Yeah.
assessment?
Not so much the first two. I think the definitely the EP.
Right.
But
but
that's not surprising. I think a lot of bands.
Oh, I mean,
know.
obviously they're going to look at it like we were just kids, so of course they're going to kind of be cringy. We all would, but I happen to think that EP is good, and 21st Century Blood is great. So
I think they were more critical than cringy.
yeah, okay.
So I think they just, obviously they learned how to write songs better, and they're just a bit critical of how they went about it. But or critical, should I say?
There you go. I look at it this way: if they're feeling awkward about the EP and maybe some of the first full 21st Century Blood, I can say. But if they feel any critical or cringy about Queen or Air and prefer Keep Me Fed as their opus, sorry, girls, you're wrong. Keep Me Fed, I've learned to accept at some point, but I'm never going to love it because Queen and Air are those albums to love.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard them say anything bad about those.
Yeah, you'd have to be insane to say anything bad about Error, that's for sure. I almost missed Jay Bake when he wasn't here on time, and I regret that feeling right now.
Yeah, well, I could play his theme tune later if you want, Jay Bake.
That's all right. I think we had about enough of that.
People seem to like it.
Okay, let's see. I just hit my vape. I'm trying to thing, but nothing happens. I'm lost. Hey, Louie, what hand do you... Next.
Yeah.
Question. What if the Warning redid the first albums? I think that would be fantastic. And a lot of bands do that, right? They go back and, especially something like the EP, which really wasn't an official release type thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe they got some other cutting room floor stuff from that time that they can do with it.
Because that never came out on vinyl or anything, did it? So didn't come out on vinyl or anything, the EP. So
I don't know nothing about it.
I don't think I've never seen it on vinyl anywhere. So be good for them to re-release it at some stage.
It's not even listed. Like if you go to maybe not Spotify, but like YouTube Music, and you look at the Warning albums, that don't come up. You got to actually scroll through singles and stuff to get to the EP.
I'm just looking forward to a new album with new material, and I want them to blow my mind again.
Okay. Well,
I saw an interview. They actually said they're going to make sure that the next album blows Louis' mind.
Yep, that's their goal.
I want to watch that video.
You have to be a member of the Warning Army, sorry, Lou.
Oh, is that what it is?
At
But they
that
know who
age,
you are.
Link to Fire. At that age, I was trying to learn the Smoke on the Water riff and struggle. Yeah, amazing how when you're first getting started, the world's most simple guitar riff is, frustrating enough to make you want to punch things. Yeah. Been there,
can
my
play
friend. Been there, my friend.
I just double string that in the middle of the fretboard. That's all I do to get that hook, that riff, whatever it's called.
I can play the drums really, really well to that riff.
Lewis is looking for blow, guys. Got any? All right.
I'm not.
The only grunge song that have separated that they have interpreted is Smells Like Teen Spirit of Nirvana in Anaheim House of Blues 2015. That might be the worst grunge song ever recorded, but that's just my opinion.
Could be the biggest selling one, though.
Well, sure it is.
Hey, you got to listen to Weird Al's cover, a parody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it didn't sell as many, though.
That's a great video, too.
Maybe we'll have to do a Michael Jackson album one day.
Alan Ramirez, they think their songs from Queen of the Murder Scene and down are cringe because they wrote. Really? They think Queen of the Murder Scene is cringe?
Uh-oh.
I haven't heard him say that.
Wow.
As I said,
Okay.
I've seen interviews where they've talked about those albums, and I haven't heard him say that about Queen of the Murder Scene.
I'm just hoping that brandy don't get spread all over the keyboard. Me too. Nirvana effed up More Than a Feeling. Nirvana did More Than a Feeling cover?
The Boston song? I never heard him do that.
Wow. I don't think I'd ever want to hear that. All right, let's get back to it.
Gracias.
You have to learn to pause on this bit.
What?
I said you have to learn to pause on the warning part. Because you keep pausing before that, so we get a little bit of the...
Oh, when the warning
End of the
thing
first
comes up on the screen.
then
Yeah.
pause. Come on, Rob. You can go now.
All right. You sure?
Yeah. All good.
All alone in an alleyway, staring at my face. The reflections of broken bottles. Didn't know I had these many scars. I thought I'd won all my different battles, but I'm corrupt. I got nothing left. Spent all my love trying to forget. Ignore your calls and throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on, don't hold on, don't hold on to me. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I got nothing left to give. But I keep on coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crashing below. And the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites. And the venom starts to swallow me whole, like black holes. And I know that you try to stay, but my awful ways you'll never overlook. And all the things that hurt me, they got no remedy, and this are hurting you too. 'Cause I'm corrupt, I got nothing left. Spent all my love trying to forget. Ignore your calls and they throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on, don't hold on, don't hold on to me.
get it right, Dave?
You're learning, Rob. You're becoming a professional.
Oh, eventually. Yes,
you know.
I too am old and do not do TikTok. So I wouldn't be able to pull it up anyway. It'll make its way to YouTube. And I don't care if Dave and Louie hate this song. It also made my fantasy warning album. And people who don't like this song, I'm just kidding about Dave and Lewis, but
Well, not about Louis.
you don't know what emotion is until you see this perform. I mean, she just sang herself hoarse, damn near. If that ain't pouring your heart and soul into something, and consider having that kind of emotion at, what was she, 13 here, 11, something like that. It just amazing. I mean, what this band has been blessed with, and yeah, Berkeley, yada yada. You either have it or you don't, right? The most untalented soul in the world cannot become this good with all the training in the world. I absolutely love seeing this kind of passion. Dave.
Yeah, well, I think, see, Berkeley, I mean, they were already all good. They only went there for like 6 weeks or something for a summer course. So, as you know, this was my number one song off this album. So, I don't think I've seen a bad performance of it. I always love the way Powell sings it. Nothing's changed here. Louis is the one that seems to hate this song. See, he's not disagreeing with me. So all you warning people down there, the hate for him, how he could not like this song is beyond me.
Yes, it is Harley from Looney Tunes. Louis, explain yourself.
Like I said, the song, okay, what we watched tonight was well done. Pow on the keyboards was very captivating. Her little smiles at the beginning, I was enjoying it, but then as the song went on, the smiles decreased. Like I said, it reminds me of a bad relationship from long ago, and all it did was drudge up the memories of me being a goddamn fool to be in a relationship I never should have bothered starting.
Was that relationship with a bottle?
No, people, person, a girl.
Yeah, but that's not what it's about.
It's about addiction to bad. It's about what the addiction to bad relationships can do to destroy you.
That's not what Powell said the song's about.
I don't care what
it's about. Someone being addicted to alcohol or drugs.
That kind of song would not relate to the addiction to alcohol, in my opinion. It has to be a.
She even tells you about looking through the broken bottles and stuff.
Yeah,
read the lyrics. Read the lyrics.
Can I say something very important that's very relevant here?
Yes, of course.
This is not for you guys. This is for or the other 155 of the 156 of you. This is for J-Bake. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Continue your debate.
All right. So anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters to me is I'm not into the songs like that because I like Warning to be uplifted and energetic and powerful and kick your ass, and that's what I love best about Warning. And when they do the slow songs, it's like that's for other people. Okay, that's the only thing I could say.
This is a powerful song, though.
Esteban says it's about addiction, not relationships.
Thank you.
Louis.
I don't care. Because I've looked up the information on that song. There's a lot of detail about it. And multiple sites claim and state by saying it's not about the addiction. It's about the addiction brought on by bad relationships.
So when Powell says it's about what we just said it's about, she's lying?
You tell me the video and I'll find it, and I bet you misunderstood her.
Yeah, okay.
Good Vibe says Paul read an article about addiction and it inspired her to write Black Holes at a young age. I think what Lewis is saying is, yes, it's about addiction, but that addiction was caused by people who were hurting from relationships and turned to substance. Am I correct, Lou?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well,
you might be correct in thinking that's what Louis thinks it is, but he's incorrect, and that's what it is.
Well, I got a great idea. Why don't we go on to, because every song after this is going to make me happy.
All right.
You don't know that.
Phil McCracken, it's about addiction to bad green screens. I know he's talking to you two, not me.
My green screen's fine.
Esteban, Lewis, behave.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. J-Bake, maybe that's why he. Okay. Clay's getting in on the jabs now. Rob, how much longer y'all be there? I'm grabbing an ice cold Bud Light. We're going to be here for a while. Let's see. J-Bake's got his own emoji. All right. Yes, you do, buddy. That's just for you. And yes, Eric, the alcohol is working. It's starting to affect my speech, I've noticed. But, you know, the show must go on, as the Rolling Stones once said. Or wait, was that
Clean spring water.
Queen? Yeah, it's all downhill from here. Yes, that is a Mexican Coke, Eric. I am fabulously addicted to the natural real sugar that they use. It is amazing. Okay. So let's get back to it so we can get Louis in a better frame of mind since he hates love and black holes. Here we go.
Racist.
Walking the streets with you, feeling nothing again. We're not the same anymore. The spark has gone away. Fooling myself with this thing I created in my head. I've always believed there was no one for me. That's why I want to leave. They say love never dies, but every time I try, you end up making me cry. I'm always your fault, but I'm always there to take the blame. I'm the dilemma between my heart and my head. You play your part, and it's always me who has to pay for all your mistakes. I knew you were different, but still I risked it all. The fear of loneliness is tearing down my walls. I'm trying to hide it, but I can't deny that this sting. Will you fight with me until the very end? 'Cause no, that won't refine. They don't respect our rights. We stepped out in time. We drew outside the line. They didn't like us, so they left us yet to die. We're wildfire. They try to shut us down. We're the high flyers. They try to pull us back on their power. The rest of them, the ones who can't sleep at night. I say it's time for a change. Say it's time we fight. Will you join this war to perish or to fall? Will you stand with me to win a history? Will you risk the climb to win you win some fight? Soar through the sky and be free at last. We're wildfire. They try to shut us down. We're the high flyers. They try to pull us back on their ground. We're the rest of them, the ones who can't sleep at night. I say it's time for a change. Say it's time we fight. It is in our grasp. It is so close, but at the same time far. We won't fly free. There'll be no peace until things are set right. More wildfires until you step down. The high flyers will not be pulled back on the ground. Until things are set right. We say it's time for a change, and we will win this fight.
Hey, I nailed it first try. Okay, Louis, that was a suggestion by a viewer just to let it play because it ran one song into the other. So whichever or both you want to tackle, feel free.
I'll hit you with both. Those Our Mistakes was the first one, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I ranked that very high on the album. Might sound a little bit better on the album. But it was okay. I wasn't crazy about it. I like the fact they went straight into the other song without the soft intro to make it flow better. That is the Ray Charles song. But they don't play it as predominant. That riff is not predominant as it is on the album. You go, hey, that's Hit the Road, Jack, you know. But you don't notice it so much here. So that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm still waiting for something to defeat 21st Century Blood. So far, nothing's come close to it yet.
We did. We had Black Holes.
No, that does not defeat 21st Century Blood. No, it doesn't. Even if it's about addiction to booze, we'll leave it at that. And it's not about bad relationships. It's still a song that's not on my playlist. And 21st Century Blood, the song is.
Okay.
When I speak to Louis, I feel like I'm in a bad relationship.
Yes. Before you go, the viewers here are killing me with all the love for Victory Cast and making me feel even worse about losing everything. However, somebody had made the comment that they downloaded all of those videos.
Scotty Miller.
No, he didn't. Somebody just now in the comments during the last song. Scott thought he did, but he lost him.
That's Scott.
Let's see. Warren Schultz. Luckily, I downloaded all of his reactions. If that is the case, I would be severely interested in seeing what we can do to re-up those. So let me know. You can email, whatever.
Price isn't a problem.
Yeah. Boy, and there's some stuff I could really be held to the fire for on there. I'm interested in seeing it myself.
How
All
big a prick was I?
Yeah. Dave.
Apparently a pretty big one. Yeah, look, I don't think I ranked either of these two songs very highly either, but I think with all those albums, none of the songs were really disliked. It's obviously, they fall somewhere. But yeah, all these songs have grown on me over the last few months. So once again, I can't fault them. I didn't hear Hit the Road Jack at all, but
Okay.
maybe that's my old ears not picking it up.
JC says, "Bless me, Robert, for I have sinned. I was watching live Jesus Powcam on TikTok. I'll say 5 Hail Marys and everything will be fine. No necessary there. I would watch Pow instead of me any day of the week.
What about us?
Fuck you guys.
What about this fucker? Has he called me on a comment the other day?
Yeah, I'm with Louis. Neither one of these songs is, gonna make a playlist for me, but just I can't get over watching Allie, and I have kind of like, forgive me, Warning fans, for I am about to sin. I'm going to compare the Warning to Kiss.
While you're just about to sin, I'm just going to go pee. Hang on.
Okay. So there are eras of Kiss that people prefer, different people and sounds and whatever. I have found that early Warning like this, Allie is my absolute favorite to watch. Then you get into the Error days, and I can't get enough watching Pow. And then ever since then, it's Danny. So every era of this band has brought out something spectacular in each member for me. Though I don't love these two songs, they're not terrible. But you're not gonna love everything, but still they do it so well live that you just don't care. I mean, you just enjoy it. At least I do.
I think what I like so far best about this show is Allie's involvement in the vocals.
Yes.
She's very prevalent in support singing, backup singing, singing along, harmonizing, whatever you want to call it, and all that. And when Dave gets back, could you possibly just play the opening part of Hit the Road Jack?
Let me find it.
Yeah, Ray Charles, Hit the Road Jack. Just play the beginning. I just want to make a point with Mr. Dave.
You want the video or just the audio?
Just the audio is fine.
All right.
Yeah. Just make sure you got that thing with no commercials, right?
Yep.
That's one of the. I was always hesitant on getting it, but now I got it. I'm so happy. I paid the whole year subscription. All my videos, one straight to the other. All right. Rob's going to play something for us, Dave, but it's not the Warning. Go ahead there, Rob, if you got it ready.
It does take a second, Louis. It's not, simultaneous button push and results.
He's not a young man anymore.
Shut it. Okay. Let's do this.
Neither am I, by the way.
So talk about the two songs there, Dave.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm trying to fucking kill some time here, you asshole.
I just had a really good pee, by the way. A good flow.
That's good.
Hands are clean, washed. So I'm all good. What we were talking about Kiss just before I left. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just saying how each era of Kiss people have favorites, whether it's the look or the new members or whatever. And with Warning, for me, it was early days, Allie, middle days, Error, Pow, and now Danny. Each one brought just something that I can't stop watching that I loved about each one of them. Okay, I think I am about ready to play this for Lewis. So let's do this. Oh, are you serious? Oh, go ahead. Keep talking, Lewis.
No, I don't know what else to say. Go ahead, Dave. You can
I was
talk.
going to say, with the debate with all the Kiss eras, just it irks me anyway because you know, all of a sudden once Ace and Peter left the band, wasn't then you think, oh come on, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they were important, but as far as musical contribution, really, you know, when you think of all the songs that were written, what 90% were written by Paul and Gene.
Correct.
So only 10% left as far as musical writing. It's not like the guys that came in weren't musically as good.
Correct.
All right.
Go ahead, Lou.
I was going to say, I like all the different eras. Of course, I mentioned that before. And but I do miss Peter's jazzy, snazzy drumming. I thought that was a good signature sound for the band.
All right. Well, speaking of jazzy and snazzy,
okay,
here you go, Louie.
That didn't take long.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No.
That's enough. Yep, that's where I get that riff from. That sounds like in Wildfire. They're playing it differently, but you can hear that influence in that riff.
Phil McCracken, Victory Cast. The internet is forever. Well, YouTube is not. And I never had them up anywhere but YouTube. And when I deleted the channel, YouTube wiped them out. I never kept copies on my computer because video is a resource hog and a space hog. So if someone's got them, that would be fabulous. Just let me know. I fell way behind on the comments with all this discussion. Warren's manager here, Jay Bake, Mr. Schultz is willing to accept $25,000 for full rights to your reaction catalog. He's the Scooter Braun of video catalogs. That you would be Taylor Swift in this. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Didn't he try and negotiate a deal with Scott Miller as well?
Yes, Jay Bake is the agent of everybody who looks to take money Rob doesn't have. But yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna have to scroll down to current comments and $25,000 pesos. Now that's interesting. What does that convert to American?
$8, I think.
I got $8. I got $8.
No, it's more than that, but I forget. It's
okay. All right, Rob, I'm seeing the girls in 3 days. I'll warn them you'll be seeing them soon. Yes. I will be on my best behavior and I won't mention sick or apologize.
1,300 US.
I want to see Pow in the diaper from last week. No, it was not a good look.
1,300 US, by the way.
What's that?
About
2,500 US. Okay.
1,300.
1,300. Okay, whatever. It's more than I got. About 1 million doll hairs. Yes, I have doll hairs. I could get those from Lewis, right? You got a lot of dolls there.
You still got dolls, have you?
No, I said to get them from Lewis.
Oh.
Well, they only got wow.
You got a Barbie with pubic hair?
Rob, you will be amazed as I was. They're so fucking low. Good. I am so tired of bands who are neutering the loud sound, man. When I was a teenager, you looked forward to concerts because you'd come out and everybody around you would sound like a chipmunk because your ears were just shot. That was fabulous. All right. I'm sure they're all tired of this pointless dribble.
Hey,
Yes.
Louis.
Yeah.
Look, I got in trouble when I was younger for putting pubic hair on a Barbie doll.
Really? I didn't have a Barbie.
Louis, are you actually
Must-
clipping your nails on this podcast?
Sure, why not?
At
no,
least he's not getting the cheese from his foreskin.
I'm clipping something else on my thumb. I burnt my finger the other day, and it's been blistering up, and I'm trying to trim down the skin.
Is that why you're so upset?
That way, what?
Is that why you're so upset this week?
Yeah, no, that's not the reason.
Is that your wanking hand?
That's a you said something earlier in the show that perked me up, and next week I'm going to find out if it comes to fruition.
What did I say?
I don't want to say because it gives away the mystery.
Damn it! I'll have to go back and watch it. Yeah,
You guys
I do
ready for the
anyway.
warning?
yeah.
I've been waiting.
We're waiting on you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Full of color on the outside, but I only I see in black and white. I'm desperate for some light in the corners of my mind. Having hope I'm not enough, reaching out to find no one. Am I the only soul to have lost all control? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fate reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'm all through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm dragging along when I'm alone. When I'm alone. I'm about to tear up the page, but it's something I can erase. I wish I could rewrite the story of my life. What I hide every day behind the master's pain. They say I'm not alone, but do they even know? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fate reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'm all through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm dragging along when I'm alone. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'm all through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm dragging along when I'm alone. And every day I'll try to keep my feelings hidden inside, but nobody knows what I'm holding my soul when I'm alone. When I'm alone. Gracias.
Okay. Yeah, you're the second to ask that question about super chats. Their Earth is flat. I had to create a different account for the monetization. For some reason, they have me listed as a business, and I couldn't provide a business ID. Yada yada yada. And when you do that, it takes 32 days before you can have all your member perks back and all that stuff. So no super chat, and that's not necessary anyway. But thanks for asking.
When does the
This-
monetization start again?
I don't know, maybe a week. Yeah, who cares? I'm not going to do anything different. I'm enjoying playing videos and music and samples when we do battles. Fuck them. I'm not going to get
Fuck 'em
rich
all.
off. Yeah, I'm not going to get rich off YouTube anyway. So as long as they let me do it and not get monetized, whatever. This song I can honestly say is now number 3 for me. Every time I hear this song, it gets better and better. So it is now Choke Money, When I'm Alone. And my top 10 warning songs I fucking love. So that tells you the leapfrog and this thing did, because this was not in my top 10 a couple weeks ago.
I thought you choked something else when you were alone.
Huh?
I thought you choked something else when you were alone.
Shut up. Louis, when I'm alone, what do you do?
Mine. Oh, geez, I do this. I do these videos of Tunes Brothers. Um, I download a lot of stuff. I just do a lot of crazy stuff. But anyway, this was on my Fantasy Live album as the middle song to break the show apart in the middle. Perfect song for that. We are getting to where it's climbing back up. This is so far the second best song of the night since 21st Century Blood. And we just have to wait and see what comes next. Like I said, so far, nothing's defeating that song, but this one is second best so far.
All right. So before you go, Dave, somehow, thanks to Dave and Louie, the comments have been running amok with pubic hair and doll talk. And Clay Atkins nails the comment of the night. Dave, all my dad's Playboys had a hole where the pubic area was. All right. Go ahead, Dave.
That probably says more about your dad than mine, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, it was just funny because I said my sister had them, and me and my brother had seen the Playboys, and we noticed when her dolls had nothing on, they had nothing there. So I cut a little bit of hair off one of my teddy bears and stuck it right in the spot, and I got in trouble for it. So
Phil McCracken, Rob loves Danny. It's obvious. Yeah, it is. Absolutely my favorite female performer of all time, and probably my favorite female voice. Am I saying she's got the most gifted voice? No, there's Sarah Brightman's, there's the ABBA girls. But for the music I like, her passion, her natural showmanship, I can't get enough Danny. That's just the way it goes.
and the good thing we know with voices, of course, they take time to peak. So
Yeah, correct.
she'd
Go
be
ahead.
nowhere near peaking. I love this song, always have. I'm actually going to rank this as the best performance of the night so far now, just taking over Black Holes. To think a 15-year-old girl wrote this song is just incredible. So, yeah, I haven't heard her do a bad version of this one.
Daniello, Rob, do you remember what your second reaction after More was? Evolved, maybe. I honestly don't remember, because what I remember is I had 700 or 900 subscribers doing mostly footage from when I went to see bands and stuff. And that took like a year to build. And I started doing reactions. My first one was a band called Static X, and I ripped the shit out of them. It was the worst thing I'd ever seen. And then the next suggestion I got on my feed was this band, The Warning, with More. So, all right. And I fell in love with it. Within a week, my subscribers went from 700 or 900, somewhere in there, to 3,000 of you crazy Warning fans. And you were requesting things left and right. I did every single thing I was asked of. So it was a crazy whirlwind that just completely took me by surprise. So no, I don't remember the order. I wish I did. All right, Dave, Louis, whose turn is it?
Louis.
I thought I already mentioned about the song, saying it's the second best of the night. And
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you usually have more to say, so we thought giving it.
I want to say something different.
See?
Okay, I did this thing where I liked the video I saw on YouTube, and I hit the download, and if they allow you, you could download it. And I looked up through Google AI, if you download someone else's video, what happens if they want to take the video down? And suppose they say you can keep that video, but you can't edit it, you can't do anything with it, but it can exist. So if people actually through YouTube downloaded your Victory Cast videos and kept them on file, I think there's a way to retrieve them again if the other person wants to open them up or something. I'm not 100% sure all the details, but if someone actually hit download to all your videos off of YouTube, they're in a file somewhere.
Okay, Alan Ramirez, his second reaction was Evolve because people hated that More was his introduction. Yeah, I seem to remember that people were telling me, well, More, this is not a typical Warning song. This is a bad. And I'm thinking, I fucking love this song. I still do. And that is why we are still here, Rob. Thank you, Raider fan. Okay, so how many we got left here, Dave?
Let's have a look. 4.
Okay, I better
Four?
pipe down so we can get these in. Phil McCracken, watch them all. That is fabulous. Thank you. And someone is saying Lewis is correct. That must be about the files being downloaded. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we go.
Safe haven isn't safe at all. The game they're playing slowly starts so far. Nothing's good, but nothing's truly bad. Your only option's going down this path. We keep building all these walls and they love to see them fall. We were born to die, but you're not blinded by the light. You know what is wrong, what's right. You were born to survive. 'Cause you don't need no revelation. You'll be fine with being lost. You don't need their sweet salvation. You'll survive without their love. Run, run, run away, child. If not from death, then run from life. Run, away, child. Escape the truth.
Okay, this is going back. Sorry for the interruption. This is bringing me back to my reaction channel. This is where I first saw this. Is the first time I saw the song was this video, and I fell in love with it. And when I heard the album, I was somewhat disappointed because those oohs and the stuff Allie's adding in there are very faint on the studio recording compared to this. I love this because you can really hear that. So there you go.
Destroy the lies, don't worry about the others. Suicidal lovers, take money, blood and spells. Run, away, child. Who you were and who you are.
Okay, that is fucking off the charts. Fell in love with it the first time I heard it. Even more in love with it now, especially live. Somebody had the comments on there, tribal pow, absolutely. And that bass thundering, the great harmonies through that thing. And what is with the song Runaway, right? It's always a good song. Del Shannon, Damn Yankees, Bon Jovi, The Warning. It must be something magical about the title. That ending.
What about the band?
Oh, they suck, but that wasn't a song. Okay. And that ending on this is absolutely amazing. Louis.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Muppet? Yep, 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 yep.
I kept laughing for no reason. I think I just love the song 21st Century Blood too much because of the way it's structured and all that. But this is definitely a close second, pushing it above When I'm Alone. And I'm happy, and the energy is great. So I'm continuing to be happy. I have a feeling that there's one song left, not one song left for a video, but one song left off the album I know I like, and I got a feeling it's going to be their closing song, and we'll just leave it at that.
Dave, Runaway.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Yeah, I love the song too. Question for you, Rob. Is it better than Bon Jovi's Runaway?
Yes. To me, it is. And that's probably because this is still fresh, and I've been hearing Runaway since I was in, elementary school. So you got to factor that in, as much as that's not fair. But every song that I mentioned called Runaway that I mentioned, I absolutely love. So at this point in time, if you're really asking me, are they as good as those bands? At times, yes. Yes. I will need a further body of work, obviously. But barring them staying off the rails and not coming back to where they were before this last album, sky's the limit. So we'll see.
Oh, one more thing. I have Runaway on my Fantasy Live album, okay, folks?
Me too.
Good. Is it on yours, Dave?
I don't know. I'd have to double check. When did we do that? It was only last week, wasn't it?
That was only last week, yeah. Okay.
Did I put it on there? Keep talking, Louis.
All right. Well, I don't know. We could just move on to the next video, and then we can.
Oh, people keep mentioning also, Dave, the Mayday making of something. I got a lot suggested to me too, back with the reaction channel, and that's what I got. The Shame on You. I think it was from Damn Who an hour ago, probably, about not seeing the 21st Century Blood video. There's a reason I haven't seen much Warning, because when I was doing the reaction was the first time that I had known who they were, and I didn't want to ruin any honest reaction. So I stayed away from all things Warning. And then I got super busy when that shut down and with the new channel, and I didn't do much YouTubing. And now we brought the Warning in, so I've stayed away from it. So I still have honest reactions.
To answer your question, Louis, no, it was on my bonus disc.
The bonus disc.
We didn't do the bonus disc, but it was on my bonus disc. Yeah.
That's why I said, the bonus disc.
They all have them.
Earth is Flat. Lewis, are you in an alley?
Yes, I'm in an alley.
Okay. Damn Who brought up another addiction of his. Was it Blackberry Smoke? Is that correct? I had heard that band be pushed by Tommy from Three Sides of the Coin. He claims they're just awesome. I haven't checked them out yet, and I was just going to ask what kind of music it is, and someone said Southern rock, so it might not be my thing, but definitely they got a name that's getting out there. So, somebody had a comment on here. Where is it? I got distracted. I don't even want to say the name. I had this problem last time because, okay.
Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki. Okay. You guys made my working Saturday a little bit less stressful. Hello from Long Beach, California. That is awesome. If we can do that for you, that is fabulous. Okay. So everybody's caught up.
What's this comment mean? I remember that if you gays want me to clap and smile on every song. Oh, is that something you said
What did I do?
on your victory cast? Maybe.
If you get, he must have said guys. Yeah.
Well, you may have said gays. Who knows?
Yeah. He's because I was getting so much heat for my reaction to Sick that I was referring to other reaction channels saying, you want me to sit here and clap and smile about everything? You're in the wrong place.
He actually likes it more now.
Yeah, I absolutely love the song Sick. You heard
To be honest, it's only the chorus you don't like.
It's only the chorus I don't like. Yeah, that is correct.
So when you go to the concert,
apologize to me is far worse. Anyway, Mayday in the making. Thank you for correcting me, Jay Bake. That is awesome. Okay, let's get back to it. Victory Cast was sick. Thank you very much, Ichabod Crane. All right.
And he never apologized.
No, I never did. All right, here we go.
Gives him a copper bullets. Happy as can be, picture perfect reality. Not a worry, or so it seems. Slowly the problems start to increase. He's all afraid of her, and she's all afraid of him, but nobody ever said a thing. He's a dangerous man, and she's all only girl. The picture perfect life ain't so perfect anymore. There's something taking control. What happens next? There's no way she could have known. This love was just too much to take away. Come out like razor blades. So pressure was just too much for you. A broken glass starts
And there it went, folks. Did you see it? Watch the drumstick if you didn't see it, Louie and Dave.
Okay.
The monster that he had become, and all you was just too much. So he grabbed the gun. He saw his lover on the ground. Her golden blood spilled from her mouth. And echo was the empty sound. Nothing more than his way of walking the rain. Hey, 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 hey.
Did you see it go zinging past Danny?
But you could see it impaled in someone's head. A great shot.
Yeah, it could have hit somebody in the audience. That was unbelievably. I mean, Pow just beats the hell out of those things. At least back then, it was always so fun to watch. Louie, Copper Bullets.
I remember when we ranked the album, I put Copper Bullets in the mid range, and you guys put it near the bottom. So
Hang on. I have my
Dave's
list in
gonna
front of
bring
me.
receipts.
I have receipts. I had it at number 8 out of 13, so it's in the middle section. Thank you.
I had it at 5 or 6. I think I don't keep my notes. But
To be honest,
anyway,
it had the same
I think-
ranking for me as about 5 other songs. I just had to.
yeah.
put 'em somewhere.
Well, anyway, it's a song I like. It hasn't defeated "Runaway" as my second favorite. So, but it's still a good song. You know, good song off the album, good song for the show.
I think I've made that poor guy relatively famous who, from their high school performance, couldn't figure out how to work a wing nut on a microphone, because everybody on here makes reference to him now, and I think it's absolutely hilarious. Apparently, he's still with the band, in charge of lighting now, so I wouldn't stand under any of the lighting truss.
He went to Wingnut Training School.
Okay. Dave, Copper Bullets.
I love the energy on this one. I think it's actually better than the studio version, to be honest. I think it's just a lot more energy on this one. So thumbs up for me.
Yeah, and the hey heys, man, they do it so well, right? I just, what happened? Did you do that, Dave?
Well, I try to bring something up, but they brought that up for
okay.
some reason.
Yeah, I gotta minimize one to let the other one roll.
It's got to work out how to do it.
There we go. Uh-oh.
And then for another 3 months. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, we are almost to the end of it. That kid in the corner with the banner ended up with the stick. Hopefully, he didn't end up drilled by the stick.
Yeah,
We got that fan in the crowd caught it, and he's with the band support team. Somehow he took pics for Rudy. Okay.
Rob told us the other week he didn't mind
no
being
one
drilled
was
by a
hurt.
stick.
I did not know Jefferson Starship had a song called Runaway. Is it good? You guys know?
I never heard it. I have no idea.
Damn Who says god awful, unless he might be referring to We Built This City.
We built this city.
Stop it. Paul broke one in TEDx during Survive. It landed on a symbol and launched into outer space later in the song. And then Ace Frehley wrote a song about it being in outer space. Lefty loosey, righty tighty threw him off. That poor guy.
He might have thought it was a reverse thread.
I'm still waiting for Rob's band playing from last week. Shut it, Dave. Don't even do it. Bon Jovi.
I still have it.
Wait, track. Yes, Bon Jovi's track is awesome.
I like it both ways.
Rob Father, if I send you a box of wing nuts, could you please have him sign them for me? All right. Let's get ready. We got to be almost done, right?
I was going to say, make sure they hear you say wing nuts, not just sign these nuts.
Yeah. Rob's band Ramrod. You guys are fabulous. Zipper in the back. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay. What happened to my video? There it is.
Queremos agradecer a todos por estar aquí. En serio que muchas gracias por venir. Esta ha sido una de las mejores tocadas que he tenido. Buen plan, me estoy divirtiendo demasiado. Muchas gracias a todos por apoyarnos. En serio, ahorita que estábamos tocando y lo escuché cantar nuestras canciones, casi me pongo a llorar. Muchas gracias. Gracias. Si se la saben, por favor, cántenla con nosotras. Don't come to me saying that you care, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all. This time I'll say goodbye. But don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your life in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all. Oh, 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 said that we were perfect for each other, that I was like no other. I never knew this was a game you win, I lose up and replace. You said that you are gonna keep your promise of loving me always. But now I know that it ain't true, and I'm so glad that I left you. I know I will survive, even if you're not by my side. Think this time I'll say goodbye. But don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all. ¡Vámonos!
stronger, tell me why. This voice that's in my head is getting stronger, tell me how. The aching in my bones is taking over, tell me why. My blood ain't spilling red, I'm freaking out. Feeling for nothing at all. 'Cause I found out all nights got better. Don't got all my scarlet letters. Don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Needles piercing through my brain, slowly inflicting the pain. I'm plucking roses, but keeping the thorns. The truth sinks deeper, slipping through my fingers. Tell me why. Peace ripping up my skin, can't take you back now. Tell me how. Am I supposed to understand? Oh, help me, tell me why. I hate to live like this, can't save me now. Feeling for nothing at all. I found out all nights got better. Don't got all my scarlet letters. Don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Needles piercing through my brain, slowly increasing the pain. I'm plucking roses, but keeping the thorns. Muchas gracias, buenas noches. Hasta luego.
Muchas gracias.
Okay, not so much going rogue as Dave was saying something about Survive, and I didn't hear what he said, so I thought he said let it play. Anyway,
I don't think that happened.
first
I was
of
going to
all-
say he
Go
can't go
ahead.
rogue because this is his show. We're just actors on his show. So poorly paid actors, I might tell you, but
yes, paid. There were comments about best closer ever, and that is absolutely correct. They should have stopped it there, but Dull Knives was not a shabby one to stop with either.
I think
But
that's the first time they played it as well. So
I just absolutely love, and to Lewis's point, how the song just ends with that bass. But the whole build up through that ending is just classic for a closing song. Louis, Dull Knives, and Survive.
Okay.
did you have them on your album?
I had
Or-
Survive on mine.
I have Dull Knives on my live album. I'm like, now, I
How
gotta
about
say,
Survive?
yeah, I have both those songs on my, but I don't put Survive at the end. I put it in the middle of the show.
Me too.
But now, question: was this recorded before Dull Knives wound up on the album, or did they come out? The album come out? 'Cause that's
Well, the
only-
album wasn't out at this stage, but obviously this was the
Okay.
first time they played the song live, though.
Oh, okay. So good credit for them. They nailed it really good for something that's not yet on an album. Okay, so 21st Century Blood got defeated by Dull Knives because that song is too freaking cool. And our best way to, and let me get back to this. Let me go to Survive. I was a little upset with the camera work that's a POW song, or most of it, or some of it, and the camera never went on POW for the whole song. Okay, other songs they show her up close, singing along, whatever. But this one particular song, should have had the camera on POW at least 30% of the time.
I
Instead of
read
nothing.
I read somewhere on this performance that Powell pissed off the cameraman beforehand.
Oh,
So
okay.
he slighted her on purpose.
All right. Now, you know the bugs. You know that Daffy Duck cartoon? I think Daffy Duck, Space Duck, or whatever.
Yeah.
And you got like the world is just left to like this little peak. Like the world ain't big enough for them all, so off you go. Right? Well, that's when Dull Eyes finally did the 21st Century Blood. This show ain't big enough for two number one songs. So Dull Eyes had to say the 21st Century Blood, my other favorite awesome songs. Off you go.
Dave, before you get into it, we got a side question from Harley. What did you think of your favorite Warning song? Right? I'm assuming Warning, right? What did you think of your favorite song the first time you heard it? I guess I need some clarification. Is that Warning only, or is that well, I'll tell you, if it's Warning, that would be Choke, and I'm pretty positive I could go all in if those videos resurface. Yes, Warning, he says. I was absolutely floored and in love with that song immediately. The video, I remember the vivid lighting in it just blew me away. The dark story of it with the woman drowning, it was so amazing to me. I absolutely was in love from the jump. Dave.
Well, obviously, the first Warning song I heard was Money when we did the that song battle. But my favorite song, pretty much straight away, was Evolve, which is the second song I heard from the MTV Awards. So, yeah, it's probably not my favorite song anymore, though, because I think Choke has taken over as well. So,
But how did you feel about it when you first heard it? Was it
Oh.
that great immediately?
it was, yeah, it was like, especially being a live performance, it was just like, wow, my God, how good are these girls? Because I'd only heard the studio version of Money, obviously, and, you know, studio magic, anything can happen. But yeah, I
Right.
was blown away by how great they sounded live and the energy that they brought to that, that video as well. So, yeah. And with the two songs we've just done, both classics, I think will be classics. If the Warning go for 40 more years, they'll still be classic songs. Yeah, great way to end the show, I think, with both of them.
Okay. And Louis, I know you don't have a favorite per se.
Well, they're asking about a first favorite, so I
Right,
can answer
right.
that.
Okay.
And it's no surprise. My first favorite song from the Warning was the song 21st Century Blood, the video, which bothers me because of the dead space in between the song and the solo. That bothers me because it doesn't flow. But as the song goes, I love the hell out of it so much. I watched it multiple times. I even went to find there were reaction channels that react to that song, and I was on ready to keyboard like, if they hate the song, I'm gonna swear my ass off at them. I'm gonna type in like, "You're a fool! How dare you hate this song?" But nobody hated it. They all loved it. So that's the one I listened to the most at first until I started listening to more stuff from them.
Okay. Dave, did you give your final two song reaction
I
there?
did. Yes.
Okay.
I slipped it in before Louis took over.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you again. We seem to always have between 150 and 170 very loyal, fabulous, hilarious viewers who love to just pile on yours truly, which is fabulous. What do we got next Saturday, Dave?
We got the Warning.
Okay.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
I have a somewhat alternate suggestion. I'd like us to do the piano stuff, but maybe we should intersperse them with other videos instead of just a block of the piano and some stage rock songs and another piano thing and some more another song or two of them on stage being themselves. That way people don't have to sit through a half hour of piano stuff that might upset some people. But I would still
Well-
like people to see the piano stuff, but to spread them out through other videos.
I did look up the video the guy was talking about, the Desvelados. So we could slip that in. It's about 30 minutes long, I think so.
Whatever works for you guys, man. Tom, one more Saturday before the Minneapolis show. Hell yeah, man. You guys, we're gonna have to work that out. I think I'll be coming back that Saturday.
Well,
But
that
I'm
Saturday would have to be Rob giving us his take on the warning and all the videos shot and
If I make it, you may have to run the show. Is where I'm going with this. Just
the meet
depends.
and greet you were proposing to Danny, her slapping you down, watching you skull off.
Oh, let's see. How's the ice situation there? The ice is almost gone. The booze is gone. So perfect timing. The show just ends. So, Toons Brothers, no more Ghost, por favor. That's up to Dave, but I'm in your corner there. Earth is flat. Any diaper shots next week?
Only from Lou.
Lewis, you are the spirit of Toons, Ruins Brothers. This guy's been drinking there, Jose, huh? Having some Cuervo, are you? All right.
He's the
Well,
best. He's the
that's
best
a typo.
ruin.
The R and the T are next to each other.
Okay.
No, what he's saying is you ruined the brothers.
Oh, I ruined the brothers. Okay. I'm glad
Play
I have
the
that power.
Speed of Light videos. What is that?
The band.
Oh, is that the band that I got to sit through?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Hopefully,
don't, I don't know what they're like because I haven't seen them.
Jay Bake, we could slip that in, calling out what you just said there, Dave. Just the tip, he says. It could be a good occasion to look at the Mayday in the making also. Raider fan, Danny's worth a proposal. Hell, it's worth a shot, right? You never know.
What if she says yes? Then what are you gonna do, hot shot?
You're an idiot. All right.
Uh,
So that will do it. I need a beer,
Both
says
ways.
Phil
Dave.
McCracken.
Well,
Oh,
shit. I can't even take that back.
What happened?
I don't
Sorry, I
know.
was just playing something for you.
Yeah, I like it both ways. Dave. Well,
You son of a bitch. Okay.
Hey,
Maybe some after movies, they say.
it's okay, Rob.
Yeah.
We all support you.
I swear to God. Okay. Until
He may not.
what's that? A Cuervo shot. Good idea, says Jose. All right. So, what's our next? Okay, for those of you who watch the Toons Brothers non-warning stuff, we do have our new live Tuesday episodes called Toons Day with the brothers, and this will be Foreigner's Agent Provocateur against, I've already forgot,
Def
Def
Leppard's
Leppard,
Pyromania.
Def Leppard's Pyromania. That will be at 8 p.m. Central Time Tuesday. Anything after that is up in the air, except you can always count on warning Saturdays. So thank you for everybody watching. And
I am going to make a prediction live, though.
yes,
Scott goes 10-0 to Def Leppard.
yes, I agree with you. Especially this Foreigner album, because there's no Dirty White Boy, there's no Urgent, there's none of the heavier stuff. In fact, the most well-known song on here is a ballad, which he'll fucking hate. So yeah, he'll push Def Leppard the whole way, even though half of that album is absolutely unlistenable.
He's saying it's ass.
Yeah. Anyway, until next time, thanks for